Yankia won't be easy. His life can't be trusted.
Neither can the savages.
I am not looking to conquer. We want submission.
They're luring you into the trap.
Ano siya sa bayan ng ilaws? Uchat suat-suay, damo yabay. Matayo, wanga, ni mauli pa nga siya inazan.
I need to trust you to protect you. If I can't protect you, how can you protect Lang Kiao? Shit. 起手無回，只有一屆機會。你咪對唔對別人咯？
你嘛是同款。
叫佢變天啊！
迄講啊，超上神奇，你天氣行車路哦。
印度嘅路啊，唔好去切路啦。
Tiada, malam aku cari. Dan unsun na ali-ali. Samancil ang sitas karo.
Your little secret is gonna get us all killed.
It's happened so quickly. I don't know what to do.
Your relative just about murdered me. It's a damn miracle I'm still in one piece. My God, she was his.
I have to go tell Sir.
Have you lost your bloody mind? If you tell him now that your uncle is the chieftain, he'll never believe a single word you say. He'll send you away and take that scoundrel from Suliao as an interpreter. All hell would break loose. There would be a war. Your brother could die. You have to think of it as trade. When the market's unstable, you hold your horses. You keep your eye on it. When you see an opportunity...
But they will meet soon. My uncle is going to attack tonight.
He won't. Well, then we don't have a choice, do we? We have to want an agenda. Come on. He's just about figured you all out by looking at old maps. Are you going to warn him about the ambush or not? Because if you aren't, then we need to get the hell out of here.
If we can duplicate and magnify all the areas in the map, maybe we'll find that river. Can you think back in time for me? Did your mother tell you anything else? According to historical records, your mother were not killed by the Dutch. It was the Twila Sox. So why Did she tell you they were attacked by the Blue Eyes? Could there have been other ways to get to the top of the mountain? I mean, if we can find it, we can negotiate with the chieftain before the chief commander get there. Did something happen in Liangqiao?
I have to make a trip back to Taiwan, Fu, and get more opium. She's coming with me.
While you're there, get me some more paper.
Sir? I'm tired.
Get over here and help me.
Why don't you go buy my paper and come back quickly?
I'm not your bloody servant.
Yeme, gather some dry grass. We can burn it to keep the mosquitoes away. Stop burning Liangqiao.
Everyone is living in fear.
Those people are scheming and deceitful. They deserve it.
Put that out, they'll see us. Now listen here, young lady. Those men are soldiers. They're here to exterminate your people. They're trained to march towards death.
They are innocent.
So are you.
I brought you here. If they die, I'm a murderer.
Think they're out there. If we don't turn back now, it'll be too late. Demay.
Sevalia Vagana Choco.
Tiada naik. Semua uang. Kama. Kama.
It's very quiet.
Crickets make the best scouts. They fall silent when people are near.
Fool!
紧张。快点，快点！
没穿鞋，是生番。
Scoundrel from Shillya must have warned them. General, look here. They waited here for a long time. They could have put an end to us. We were too slow. But why did they not attack?
Out of range.
Perhaps.
Sir, binoculars.
I don't need it. Savages could have killed all of us. You were in great danger last night, standing out in the open like that. She is in marriage.
班长，有搞无？三声玻璃板来啊，袂当互伊看到。
不过你150支枪数量伤大啦，电线迄边交枪无要紧啦。哎，好，紧，行。阿哥，你感觉玻璃敢会拆？
因特别想通啊，下来没变成国家。He demands too much, General. You don't have to guarantee everything he asks for.
As this land is incorporated into Qing Inference, it is only proper that its subjects are protected.
This is the largest settlement in Liangqiao. 1,500 souls reside here. They have done so here for generations without Qing support. Without you, General.
三城林丁，3年免丁扣纳税，财产土地一切照顾，扣花欠户，总兵官会找军官就来开整。往红沙通商贸易，总兵官嘛答应。
红领堡的代志，总兵无答应，也是你无团结。
无必要传达，总兵官讲一切照顾。 统领堡是客人的，
一切照顾，继续小台手残，安尼哪有需要你引官军入来的？大人啊， 大人，茶城是来因桥上大庄，通领部一向拢是客人伫种做啊。
I do believe he's taking you for Father Christmas.
大人，大人，希望你会当提供武器，互阮茶城成立乡勇团联，保护地方。
That cheeky old sod. He's trying to get something out of nothing. He's just asked the chief commander to supply him with weapons so he can form his own militia.
乡勇团练，不准！官军至此，不准地方土生私有武力。
Did the general grant him his wish to form a militia?
I did not.
You should consider to grant him that wish.
乡勇团联，总兵官唔答应。
茶城想要提醒，你就叫我去团战，加一句减一句，我就无甲你当作是同样。
男女带路。
通领部还是无摕到。
至少风波袂变禁地，要去红沙同乡，也免受到食寮的控制。即嘛想要伫南桥生存，都爱看人的面相。
哎，阿姑，官军出茶城啊！甲牛草拢搬去吧。好。
Sir, Xiaoliao is just ahead.
We're headed for Baoli. That is Xiaoliao, the only village with a port in Liangqiao. It has a population of less than 200.
Then why are you suggesting we neglect it?
Its land lives from the savages in the mountains. It is where they always get supplies, as well as information. Would not yield to you, can only be conquered. The head that made their way to Tawanfu were ran for by the chief of that village.
A clever fool. Still, very impressive.
Can't abide him. In my eyes, the savages hold the highest status. By agreeing to the demand of the people of Taichen, you allow yourself to be dragged into a swamp. The thing you must fear the most in a swamp is not the savages or the beasts who inhabit it. You fear the measly, insignificant. They bite you and you could go days without noticing. By the time you stop to check, you will find yourself covered, drained, diseased.
So, you see absolutely no value or use in the tick.
Tick's only good for burning.
阿姑，无代志，无代志，无入庄的，为玻璃遐去啊！去玻璃是有理由价值，啊，写了无人买去哦，敢会当生存？已经入庄，若愿意入庄哦，写了就有利用的价值，就卡这机会啊！
我上番的改变个围墙啊，当然要去巡咯。
哦，
上番的天初要来，
哎对啊，
형님，冠军多咧。
啊，哦，
入土看时势，出门看时机，太早啦。
阿妹啊，你咩讲啊？年代的路啊，唔系这路啊，桥上升起哦。
人还无啦啦，
啊？
两枪有桥上，冠军无看到上番的啊，做唔得吼，本冠军入总，本也是总要点。
嘿，迄讲啊，冠军迄唔上殿，迄招摕嚟咧。
唔好照啦，抢桥上升起，无玻璃，冠军啊，无垂跳啦。因你爱冠军，老上番的配合因你是村的，龙口个村的，我冠军两片，上番的要强，我上番的两片，冠军要派。厉害，两条村条是空的咩？因你还蛮生气，冠军天初为了不用斤两，我本冠军入总。上班呢，就山当要看得到，佢还为了标斤量，倒面，因你看两片，那边斤量较足，因你就挖那边啊。
冠军得到都唔掉咧。
哈，唔好笑啦，佢还有你哦，夹出去咧。嘿，你看夹掉，问几多斤量哈？小心点么呀！
啊，
基本冠军呐，小件咁量哦。跳摆啊，有小家不，自家每个元素啊，冲过天哦。
What does he want now?
He say he want to do business with some savages, but only for him. Savages never allow outsiders in.
不准！官军要涉爱祖藩，藩地生藩不出，汉邑不入。
General, you should reconsider.
And you will drag me into the swamp as well? Do you want more heads to roll in these lands?
Your desire to ban interactions between the Han and the savages will cause more problems than you can solve. Lanka was already a forbidden land. You know what came of that? This land is lawless, but you are sharing in the law. If you allow the Han to interact with the savages, you give them a pull to civilization. And once that happens, they will no longer be savages. They will become Formosians.
Formosan?
The proper name of the natives who inhabit this beautiful island.
入山特许，准。他们还说了些什么？
He say Tonya boy is taken, then they run from savage.
元皇，
在。
派人查明统领府的事。
No。
廊桥以后没有番租，统领府按人口分配，柴城得其2，他们得其1，叫他们想清楚以后，尽速升旗归顺。
统领府的事情，总兵官会派人来查。
后摆收领尾，迄个不久。
头摆的事情，
下摆你转来做统一，迄讲啊，上去加点冠军保元素， 我係冇講過你啊。
Tonglinpu is a pot of cake. It must be something studied on the wing.
I have taken your counsel, advisor. Now I expect you to defer to my judgment.
Sir, Xia Liao is ready to receive troops.
Coward around this village. Have to kidnap my interpreter to keep track on your arm.
Sir,
Always a surprise with what that one will stoop to.
过去看看。
Do you know how he turned us heads? Took the law into his own hand. He took the head of the Caliph, scourged them in fire so we wouldn't know any better. He's a coward. He's frightened already. Keep him that way.
I can do one better.
来，装包啊，不要叫下跪。大人啊，你真明德啊！来。
A grave it is.
One of the sailors killed by the savages washed up here. We found them hanging on that cross. So we made him dig the grave.
小妹啊，青番混红毛番，下了是青番领地，无法度啦。
Get back from him. We've heard what he had to say. Do not talk to him.
顶摆点咩来？你甲迄马文官军的消息？
无啦，无啦，我白讲。小妹啊，顶摆你来阮兜，我也无伤害你啊，较会讲我逼问你消息咧。
Ask him about the ambush.
It's him. He informed the savages of a campsite. That's how they found us.
是你叫车番来泰国军？
无啦，原谅我，大人啊，我无报青番，唔是我报呀，唔是啦。
You still deny it? So if it wasn't you, it was her then.
小妹啊，你帮我做通嘢啊！你甲大人讲者，你甲大人讲，你来我下来看卖啊啦！我下来啥物拢无，衫个破，穿也无规矩啊，哪有这个胆啊？
禀大人，统领府已有守法土人进驻，且藏有粮食。
私占汉人土地，最后机会升旗归顺。
加强统领部，定假期。
小妹啊，青番讲，我若替外口人斗相共，因就要血洗下了，我是要安怎徛棋啦？
General, he's Kerming. I've seen this before. The only way to remove a chick is to burn it with fire. You should move on Tongling. Burn this element down. Do not let them spread.
阿水啊，已经升旗，若无统领部甲美娘会互因烧了了，迄是阮兜呢。
你为什么要搞我害？讲我兵问你消息，叫青番去拍官兵嘛，毋是我讲的啊。袂使烧统领部啦，青番来收2摆娘啊，若搁烧，下了都无牛草啊！
升还是不升？
阿水啊，我毋是挑工的啦。你升旗， 官军会保护社寮，而且官军会继续留伫咧南桥，你就唔免惊车反保护噶。
南桥搁要加一杯汉林，汉林背互社寮我，车反才会甲社寮斗相共。我袂使徛旗啦。
General, your army was nearly overrun because of the action of one Tinker.
统领府烧了 ！No， 立民不留。
讲啥？你讲啥？烧？袂使烧啦！等你啦，反动哦，社寮故事，我唔是我去报，我无报陈反，我无报陈反啦！
绑起来！
等你啦，我无报陈反啦！等你啦，我无报陈反，我无报陈反啦！啊呀，张伟啊，我无报啦！等你啦，张伟啊，我袂使烧到两报啦！张伟啊，袂使啊！I've told you before this land is cursed, but never did I expect it to come to this. Burning villages, hanging a man on a cross. Damn you!
There's some of the evil in me as well, Joe.
I'm not your kind.
I'm not your kind.
Nina, mga kivaritan.
Napalyawawa talaraya ikupiawang uta.
Inilingo, dahil nga chinhapay lang. Ikamaatiya nga, ang maalingchin, tas sariyaw.
Asariyaw, awanan ni Mijay ni Katian, cara salingan tubuh sarajan.
Saigo tiang maju kisuli maju. Nuwa nasa jua sa tsimar. Mali, yan nasa lumlak avato. Shavutain aijing kemat ta cao cao. Napalawawang atalala sa puli?
Nakanan.
Nakanan. Makuda. Palawawaw. Talalayat yang maju. Napalawawang talalayat yang maju. Uli maka. Danganga to anama arapin yang maju. Baitutsu. Uli kinama namanananchin. To anama at layan yang maju. Natural Savil, kasi Zoyan. Yan masariyaw, ang marap, tatsala. Imuna pailang, lupa suncanuan ni jaran, kalacakats ang mabilat. No jumalunaan masariyaw, maave, dadat saw-saw, januan. Pasakit sa onan, tupida, kay napailang. Inyakati. Sa tutso. Sa usinilauzan, di mo napailang. Martima, nga.
Nisun, agkajunan, ay Syria, at Yaman as Puri, Bai Zaya Samayan. Mai!
Inatihan. Mamota, Ariota.
Mai Gani! Mai Kaya Uda!
Parova, anga. Azayaw ina sa uwan. Akay na pairang. Kuso. Way senki. Men way lang wengin. E kwintui tensu.
你做的大派，安女见吹毛。
破例天数，求做的。
天数，做的啊，通良铺卖本来。
祖先嘅土地，做唔得卖。
下一拜老李做生意，唔想经过沙了，挨吃只一散，老李做生意。
我應然做唔定而散，做成嘅規矩，做成你對啥了？
做人嘅朋友啊，付出動態代價。超生，老闆你去見吹，做嘅朋友咧，我要俾幾日都去聽人，冇拿到呢度嘅同事啊，一代價，我奈唔何。
朋友。唔可以托人多，
玻璃老人天數，大把人見吹，打算呢，你老玻璃天數，超生人太多咧，做乜會是太玻璃？
求救，每人全見吹，係我皮膚龍橋本來用嘅，
乜嘅做唔大？咁乜嘅朋友啦？
通良鋪本來答應票本沙了，
你講乜嘅？32歲，老年票通良鋪。
一下所准來票本，聽講嘅係平人，佢拿質量，唔平當總統我配，拿到嘅。係出啲朋友嘅心意。
你們嘅基體啊，深度好，才幾好。挨做啲啊，深度好唔係見體，挨做啲你散，老你做生意咧。姑嫂沒朋友了。
Ini ang amasan ari. Wah, ini amasan kalauta.
Try not to dwell on it too much. He got what he deserved. Think of all the harm that coward's done.
He not like this before. Before, when my parents fight, we hide together. He did not do bad thing until outsider come to Langjiao. He didn't kidnap me. I lied to sir.
Why would you do such a thing?
Sir ordered me back to Taiwan Fu. He want Ajui a sky. But I must stay. Can't let what happen. And my brother still in the mountain. No choice but lie.
I need a drink. You've doomed that man. And you dragged me into it with you.
Give me. Take me to Donglingpo.
So you do have a conscience then?
Take me to your mother's grave. Want to make sure it wasn't destroyed. And your brother, I want to see that he's safe.
Sir, my brother don't want to see you.
That doesn't matter. It was in order.
Think back to the prayer you said over her mother's grave. Oh, that's right. You don't pray. What was it then? An oath. An oath that you broke with that bastard tongue of yours? You self-righteous, gimp-eyed son of a two-penny whore.
I wish to tell your mother that I'm ashamed of what I've done.
Sir, can you send soldiers protect Xiaoliao if Savage want revenge? Protect land, your words, duty, and justice.
May be ashamed of what I've done in Donglingpo. But that doesn't give you the right to order me, servant.
My brother not at Tongliapo, so we'll know soon.
When he figures out your relationship with the savages in the mountains, he'll never trust you again. Those two bastards. How dangerous makes any git can see that. One of them's obsessed with immortalizing his name in history, while the other is stuck in a pipe dream about order and civilization. They're so far up their own asses, they can't see reality for what it is. So you have to keep a very clear head on your shoulders. Before this gets any worse, you have to convince Legenda to negotiate with the savages.
I'm his servant. He won't listen.
You honestly can't see, can you? What do you think that was? He was apologizing. He fancies you. Treat it differently. Chin up, Doc.
Mon frère est là.
La joie entre par où la douleur est sortie. Le bonheur prend le lit, d'où fuit le désespoir. Ce qui naît le jour, tu prends place le soir. La coupe de la vie, toujours même dose. L'une me la prend, quand l'autre la dépose. Hélas, si notre œil pouvait parfois sauter, ces coupes de bonheur tendent à déborder. Ne trouverons-nous pas que chaque jour est unie? Des sang et des pleurs d'un autre, toujours pleins.
Nukani palu kacawan tiang majuta kakana.
No may tazo makilanga to inyang apusal sa tacha inazan. Kami na nga zo inat sang niyamadyo asasaliyaw. Awan na zo sinitsyor tapay lang ay nikudan. Ay, tadaso tight na suida. Daso na pinauli-uli. Ay isa no ala-alay. Isang tsikal na palaingan. Daso ka mamapalutudan, malavag. Mati, tayo jajalan, kapayang, kulong. Tayo su, hindi patagi lang tayo su ako bili-bilidan. Ama aagtsi, padalaw, zaisyon. Nasun na maati, naisyan ko alalay, naskaro!
Patutsuni akin narabagaw na ringa-ringa ni Majo.
Wala ang malingsun. Tayo su pailang?
Risparangan!
Siyalo isi nga pailang talusun. Madi alam malang-malang. Niya sumaasi. Niya, isaluan. Taon si tapay lang. Diya, hinalan. Nanti, tacacait. Na manjilangan nga. Matazawa. Nasapay lang. Smagado. Maf. Takajunangan. Inat yan. At salaman naman lang. No. Semas cinta pailang. Siapa susuin. Nariya. Salusa. Patsokalan. Sasin.
Ama! Solak ni Majo. Inyaw kalakalay. Mali pelang uta.
Ano ba, Chay? Rasuna. Nahurit. Isanu al-alay. Naskaro.